What is up, people of YouTube? Welcome to another day in paradise. My name is Cody McCarty, and you're watching another vlog. Now, I really tried to go out and capture and get a creative, fun video for you guys today. Power went out. That's always fun. The rain just won't quit, and I'm getting sick of shooting in it, and I'm not willing to keep risking my gear like I am. But while I was out there trying to capture some pretty shots in the streets of LA, the idea for this video came to mind. There are tons of possibilities for creative expression with your filmmaking and a ton of creative styles and a bunch of tools to express certain feelings or help tell the story or drive certain things. Maybe you just want something as simple as capturing the rain and you don't have a rain machine and you're not going to make fake rain. Spoiler alert. Almost everything you see rain-wise in a movie, it's all fake rain. But it is possible to get actual rain. I'm gonna go over that in a second. First things first, if you're new to filmmaking, you might not know about the 180 rule. The 180 rule is essentially to get natural motion blur. We'll talk about that in a second. You need to have your shutter speed double your frame rate. So I shoot 24 frames per second because I like that smooth cinematic feel. Most broadcast television is shot at 30 frames per second and sports are usually higher frames. The way shutter speed affects what's called motion blur, there are certain things that we with our eyes see that we expect to have a sort of blur. When I'm moving my hand in front of me like this, you see a blur. Now I'm going to show you guys what it looks like if I have too high a shutter speed. It probably looked really weird right now. This is kind of like the best example. So I'm gonna just leave this up here and then we're gonna switch to 1/50th of a second. You might notice 1/50th of a second looks a little more natural. That blur when my hand's moving is what you're used to seeing if I was to do that in front of your eyes. You may not realize it, but subconsciously you are. When you're seeing it super clear on video, it just makes you uncomfortable. That leads me to my first tip with higher shutter speeds when you're recording them. If you record at a higher shutter speed with that like staticky, stuttery movement, this might be useful in tense situations in action sequences to get you feeling that fast-paced action. Get out of my ass! Now, to be able to abide by the 180 rule, you're gonna need what's called ND filters. ND filters kind of serve as sunglasses for your lens, allowing you to have slower shutter speeds. When you're in a bright sunny day and you have your shutter speed at 1/50th of a second, a lot of light is coming in, and if you don't have one of these when you're shooting video, you're definitely not going to be able to shoot at that 180 rule. The big thing is you need to learn the rules of filmmaking, you need to learn what affects it before you can make that decision to try different things and experiment. I just wanted to talk about motion blur because I went out there and I was playing with my shutter speed, trying to capture the rain, and I had to have higher shutter speeds. That way it would capture those raindrops without motion blur. My camera is still recording 24 frames per second. Essentially it's 24 pictures in a second. That's close to what the human eye kind of sees, except with each of those photos, it's capturing it quicker than our eyes actually see. For example, when you're at 1/500th of a second or 1/1000th of a second, each of those 24 pictures that are making up the video each second are going to be a little bit sharper because it's capturing that image so much quicker. It's getting that raindrop more still the higher the shutter speed goes. I was playing with that. I don't know how good it came out. I haven't even started editing today's video. I kind of just came home, decided I was going to talk to you guys. I'm honestly a little bummed. I wanted to record all day, but it was pouring all day. There was literally nothing I could do. It was bad rain. I didn't want to put on the rain cover and just record out in the rain. That's on me, but I'm still gonna get a video out there, and it turned out to be a little bit of an educational video. If you guys have any other questions, go ahead, leave them down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, you found it helpful, give me a thumbs up. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button. Once again, my name's Cody McCarty. I'll see you guys tomorrow.